My name is Long. I'm the resident of City of Antioch. But my family is still in District 1 of the Westminster. The reason I'm here today, because I feel sorry for this city. I feel sorry for the mayor, the vice mayor, Mr. Carlos Manzo, also the city attorney, and all the staff of Westminster, because the behavior of Nam Quang and Amy, very poor behavior. They not work with the city, they not work with the staff. They spend their time on YouTube and spread out all the fake and negative things about the city. It's unacceptable. I'm not here every meeting, but I watch on YouTube. They insulted all the council. They insulted the staff of Westminster City. They even came down and fight with the resident. I see all that. Us on YouTube. Everybody sees that. I'm here to let Nam Quang and Amy. I feel ashamed because we're the same culture. But Vietnamese culture, not like the way you guys behave. And let's stop that. Because everybody got enough of that. You said today, why don't come to your office and let you know what the residents are. But every time when people come up here and talk, and you guys somewhere, you guys disappear. After the 2 meetings, they're talking about the 5.2 item. It's related to the mobile home. They have 2 or 3 meetings to make this clear so everyone understand about it. I don't know you guys don't understand what's going on, or you guys acting stupid. Because they said, everybody here said one way, and you guys talk about different ways. Thank you.
We have 2 final speakers. It's Terry Rains and Kai Now.
Less than 2 weeks until Election Day, Westminster voters need to pay attention to the facts and vote for the good candidates, not the crooks. Many of our Vietnamese voters in particular have started to wake up and smell the stink of corruption in some candidates on the ballot. District 2, Howard 2 is running at the direction of a larger corrupt gang, you know, Tyler, Tree, etc., Michelle, good old Van Tran. 2 has absolutely no history involvement in Westminster and only moved here to run for office. Tan Dang illegally campaigned at the NCSD 85th anniversary event, has not been involved with all of our city issues, and is solely relying on the help of others and questionable endorsements. The Firefighters Association was flat out wrong to endorse the only candidate District 2 voters, not to endorse the only candidate District 2 voters should vote for. Incumbent and voice of reason, Carlos Manzo. So vote for Carlos Manzo, District 2. District 3, no on no. Joseph No, the arrestee, a clueless, classless thug who enjoys slandering people, violating the law, and wants to dismantle our great police department. A true embarrassment to our Vietnamese community. He doesn't care about residents or this city. He terrorized our mobile home park residents with slanderous lies and threatened to sue our police department for rightfully arresting him. So no surprise, I'm not even supporting Casey Wolbert from my own district. His close ties and similar agenda of being in Namakwan is enough, let alone the trouble he caused on the now failed community foundation with his favorite appointing council member, Amy Fed West. I will be voting for Mark Nguyen. He's not involved in the Vietnamese political drama at all. He's just a regular guy currently serving as president of Midway City who wants to help our entire community. I am confident his relation by marriage only to Mayor Nguyen will not negatively influence him on this council. If you don't know Mark, reach out and talk to him. You will come away from that conversation knowing he is the only choice for District 3, so vote for Mark Nguyen for District 3. As for Midway City Sanitary District Board race, no one should vote for Tyler Dipp ever again for any public office, including this one. Same goes for Amy Van West and Nam Quang Nguyen. Remember, folks, felons flock together. Kai Dow is not someone I can vote for either, so I'll be voting for Chief Charlie Nguyen and probably unknown Andy Nguyen from Midway City. Let's vote the real trash Tyler Dipp off of that board. Now, let's see. Amy calling me a racist again, and the Vietnamese people trash. Keep it up, Buttercup. If you do, Amy, you seriously need help. You know, Mayor Nguyen, with all due respect, non-agenda comments should not come before public hearings or even before all of the agenda items, in my opinion. And I had more to say, but I'm out of time, so don't vote for Amy or Nam Quan for anything.
Our final speaker, Kai Dow.
Good evening, everyone. I don't know if I should speak Vietnamese first or English first. Let me speak in English first. Regarding Nam Quan, I think the shady force that is behind all these, installing Nam Quan to the council, appointing him to be our vice mayor, we try to protect him, keeping him in office in the council by pretending to recall him so that after they fail as they intended to, no one else, including me, can start the actual recall process for at least 6 months after that. So please allow me to speak in Vietnamese to explain it to the Vietnamese people, my Vietnamese voters. Phải nghĩ là những cái thế lực mà đen tối đằng sau tập đoàn âm nhạc lừa đảo, kẻ mà đã đưa Nam Quan và hội đồng thành phố và đã đưa ta lên trở thành là phó thị trưởng sẽ giả vờ tiến hành bắt nhìn Nam Quan, mà thật sự đây là một cái chiêu trò. Tại vì theo luật sau khi họ nộp đơn họ tiến hành bản nhiệm thì sau 6 tháng họ không thành công thì phải 6 tháng sau nữa, nếu mà những người thật sự muốn bãi nhiệm Nam Quan mới có quyền nộp đơn trong đó có hạn. Thành ra Thả hy vọng khi mà sau này quý vị thấy ai mà kêu gọi quý vị ký tên để đứng ra bãi nhiệm Nam Quan, quý vị chắc chắn cái người đó thật sự là cái người công chính, liên minh, chính trực, thật sự muốn là dọn rác thành phố, muốn bãi nhiệm Nam Quan. Còn Khải đã cảnh cáo rồi, kể cả ngu kể cả bất cứ người nào mà đứng ra rồi bãi nhiệm Nam Quan mà đã nghi ngờ có vấn đề sẽ phân phu ra hết. Okay. So, like Council Member Menzel said, I think you used the word political studies. He said we shouldn't be allowed to campaign while we're here. But it's against the law for you guys to use the council, use your leadership to actually positioning yourself for higher office. All this whispering, all this jokes, heckling, are just your ways, you know, to get the majority of the council after the election, the next election, or even the special election. You think you can replace makes spilling the seat of Senator Janet Greenback. It's illegal, it's unethical, it's pathetic.
Mayor, we have no further comments.
All right, I will recognize Council for the brief comment, but before that, I'd like to have a brief comment. Number one, first of all, I want to respond to David Johnson, Mr. David Johnson. I don't know that you quote that I have to interrupt, but I want to make sure that I am running the meeting. And it's my role that I have to stop sometime to interject to make sure that things is moving the right way. So it's not intentionally to disrupt or intervene. That's the second. The second one is with you, Karen. With all due respect, I understand what you're saying, but this is the item public hearing for the city. It's not a public item for the vendors to be here. That's number one. Number two, we had the non-agenda item over the invitation for many years before, that we have it before anything else at the beginning of the thing. Why can't we do it now? Yeah, I just think about it, and I mentioned it at the beginning, because their presentation, it took longer, and I'm afraid that you are waiting so long, I have to do that. And I know that it's going to take too long to discuss about this item. And you guys, if you guys are okay with that, then I'm okay with it. But I want to, I just want to be considerate. And now, I would like to recognize if there's any brief comment from the council. Okay, Councilmember West, you are now recognized.
Okay, I want to address the last comment, Terry Raines. I know that you put that sign on your neck regarding Supervisor Andrew Doe, Nap Guang and I want to encourage you to get the facts straight. What I mean by that, look at when we first sworn in on December 9th, 2023. Who swore Charlie Ching Wen in the mayor? It was Andrew Doe. So please get your facts straight before you spew out all of this. So that's very important, because what you say, you want to get your facts straight, okay? Before you endorse and say other things. So I took notes on that. Now, the other person, the gentleman earlier, I don't know his name, I didn't get it, but the Vietnamese gentleman who still have families here, I appreciate, even though you don't live here, you come and speak out. I know it's very disheartening to see the council here, majority are Vietnamese, but they're infighting. And that's how I felt when I first got on the council as well. That's the reason why I cried, because I shed tears, because I see that the activists on Charlie's side attacking Kimberly's side, and they keep fighting back and forth, and that's disheartening, because I know that our Vietnamese community, we have many opportunities to grow and thrive, and we have very good characteristic that we can show the other community, which is family-oriented, we work hard, we achieve many things, so I want to address that to you. I agree with you on that, and so it's important that you continue to watch, because what I noticed that you accuse me and Nam Quang of not understanding the mobile home ordinance. I just want to address that. This is the last one regarding him. So I encourage you to watch the agenda item 5.2 on September 11th there, and then tell me if I'm wrong. You know, I'm more than happy to sit down with you and talk.
Thank you very much. Is there a quick comment from me?
And then I have Tammy. May I address Tammy?
Well, if you address one person, just a minute.
Told me to take my notes.
Yes, but you address
That's
the
what I'm
person.
doing.
You address the comment briefly.
That's what I did.
No,
May I
you
finish?
want so far on the second.
Okay, so may I?
If you are going so long, and I have to cut you off, please.
Okay, so I will address Zhu Fung Ho. Earlier, he brought up, it's very concerning to me, because all of us here elected officials are in office and we know FPPC compliance. And when mayor, the concern was sent to the general attorney of the state of California and Todd Spitzer as well. It's very disheartening to hear that when you've been in politics for a long time, Mr. Mayor. You know when you fundraise for state senate, you have to open a state senate
This is
account.
personal attack.
I'm
You are trying to address.
addressing Mr. Foon
No,
Home.
okay.
And
At this time here, you are done. You are done with the
Mr.
comment.
Mayor, let me
I will
finish,
take,
if you put money,
if I do one,
may I finish?
I will take it. No, at this time you
No,
let me
I
know.
have my right to address.
Okay, at this time, is there any from the, okay.
You cannot
If not, I would like to close the, public, the non-agenda oral communication. Moving on to the next item is public hearing. Anyone wishing to speak on an item open public hearing may speak in person. Speakers during public hearing comments will each have 3 minutes to speak on each public hearing item, which we have only one today. Any person wishing to address the city council in person should complete a green speaker. Okay. I was in the right time. So any person wishing to address the city council in person should complete a green speaker slip at the entrance to the city, council chambers and submit the card to the city clerk. When your name is called, please step to the podium at the time and state your name and city of resident optional for the record. And I was reminded by the city attorney is almost 10 o'clock. So at this time, I would like to make a motion to move on, extend the city council meeting beyond the 10 o'clock meeting. There is a motion and a second on the floor.
Thank you. I have a motion made by Mayor Nguyen, seconded by Councilwoman Fan West. This is to extend the meeting past 10 p.m. per city policy. I'll go to call roll.
You go ahead and you go ahead and call the roll and she can speak on my left.
Councilwoman Fan West.
Okay, at this
That
time,
was yes.
you want to speak before you.
You just cited me, so now I can, you undo my mic, so yes, my vote is yes.
Zone.
Yes.
Councilmember Nguyen. Vice Mayor Hill.
Yes.
Mayor Nguyen.
Yes.
Motion carried 4-0.
All right, so please call for the speaker for public hearing.
Yep, as you can see, thank you, Mayor. I may or may have not have a conflict of interest, so I'm erring the side of cautious. I want to recuse myself just to be safe. So, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for recusing yourself, but I ask you, please verify, because you said that may or may not. So, I need you to verify with the city attorney if it's impact your decision making. Then if not, then I ask you to come back. Why don't you both go out and talk about it, please?
Well, I think I need to
I
recuse
want you
myself
to be
too,
here. Okay.
because potential conflict, as well as Mr. Monzo, because we both got donation from the billboard person who's going
No,
to.
you don't know. Don't say you don't know my thing. You can speak for yourself.
So that's the reason why we're talking about billboards.
Yeah, accept the money from. That's
Yeah,
okay.
project. We can look at your record on your 640, you all know.
If you decide to recuse yourself, it's your discretion. Go ahead and recuse yourself. But for Councilmember Menzo, I ask you, and I ask you the same thing, if you have any doubt about it, please talk to the city attorney, because this is the continuing item, it's the second time already. I need you to make sure that you are impacted by this.
Ma'am, please excuse yourself.
We both received from the billboard guys.
Okay, go ahead, go ahead.
Electronic only.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm just funny how you guys.
Okay, city attorney, can you help him with decision, please? Thank you. So, 4.1, the public hearing is continued from the October 9, 2024 regular city council meeting. This is also a first reading of billboard ordinance amending chapter 17.330 of the Westminster Municipal Code. At this time, I'd like to go ahead and ask for a staff report.
Good evening, Mayor, council members. We do have a brief presentation by our team. Ryan Stiles is here from the city manager's office and contract principal planner, Stephanie Tomayer.
Good evening, Mayor, Vice Mayor, and members of the City Council. Over the last several years, the City Council and staff have undertaken several initiatives to beautify the community and enhance community economic development. This has included several meetings with the City Council to discuss and explore creative revenue streams, including strategic planning workshops dating back to 2022, and City Council meetings to select a qualified firm for the use of city-owned property to develop and maintain electronic billboards. The item being presented tonight is the next step in the city's ongoing work effort. This project represents a continuation of the city's progress on strategic plan goal number 1 to achieve financial stability. As previously stated in the prior public hearing, billboards are a permitted sign type in the city. They require a conditional use permit and are subject to planning commission approval. In recent years, the city has experienced a growing amount of interest from prospective billboard developers, and those experiences have shed light on the fact that the city's billboard regulations are outdated, ambiguous, and generally inconsistent with modern practices. The city has initiated a zoning text amendment to the Westminster Municipal Code, which we'll refer to as the Billboard Ordinance. The proposed ordinance aims to accomplish several goals. It creates clear and consistent standards for the development and design of future billboards, including regulations to prevent potential impacts to the public. It addresses digital and electronic billboards, and it formally establishes a public benefits program. And last, the ordinance will only affect current and future applications. Any existing billboards currently in the city would not be impacted by this ordinance.
Can I stop you for a minute? I'd like to ask the city attorney if it's okay what your decision on that? What do you?
Yeah, we talked about it and actually did quite a bit of research today. So currently where things stand is that the advice would be to seek an advice letter from the NPPC or wait out the period until after the donation, because it would seem, I think if push came to shove that the FPPC would find no conflict, but it's difficult for him to come out and participate under those circumstances when it's unclear whether there's a conflict or not. Because I think let me just explain, the person at issue or whoever gave the donation doesn't have an active application currently pending. So the question is whether or not that creates a conflict or not. So we may seek an advice letter on this one.
Well, my question for you, you said that the person who donate to him or sponsor him does not have. You don't have. Please, don't leave, because we don't have a forum. Well, at this time, we don't have a forum. This is intentionally
Why can't this
leave
guy
this
stop?
meeting
There's no reason.
so that we can
We
proceed. Thank you very much. All right. I'm sorry that I have to recess the meeting at this time, call for recess until we have the quorum. It looks like that we're not going to have it. So I will wait for 5 minutes, and if not, then we have to move on, because we can wait forever.
We did that on purpose. You know damn well we did.
5 minute reset.
All right, I'm out. My daughter just came home.
kể như là mấy tháng lên tính cao rồi. Từ lúc không được làm có việc
May I ask staff to ask council to come back to the meeting, please? Just want to mention to all, even their broadcasting from the city council has been stopped, but their YouTuber is still running, so I just want to caution you on that. Staff, have you had a chance to talk to council members? Getting back to the city council meeting, please. Vice Mayor.
No, not yet.
All right. Go ahead and stop, please. Well, I don't know why you asked that question. Thank you. Please, the time now is 10:09. I would like to reconvene the city council meeting. Roll call, please.
Mayor Wayne,
I'm here.
Vice Mayor Coe,
I'm here.
You still need to recuse. This item's not.
Councilmember Wynn. Mayor, you do have a quorum with Councilman Fan West and Councilmember Monzo recused from the item 4.1.
Thank you very much. At this time here, I think it's not going anywhere for this item. My personal feeling is that we need to continue this item later on. But at the same time, I understand that you are ready for public comments. You can do it now or you can wait until later. It's up to you. But if you are willing to speak as a public comment today, you are also allowed to speak. At this time here for Mayor and City Council, question for staff. I don't have anything. Anybody have anything for the staff? No. So we can go ahead and I can go ahead and open for public comment. So please.
Our first speaker is Jacko Wong, followed by Michael Varengia.
wish that, that the city would engage with the community and stakeholders. For example, the sign owners, the landowners, prior to passing the new sign ordinance, get, real world feedback and address constituents' concerns. That's it, thank you. Bye.
Our next speaker is Michael Varengia, followed by our final speaker, Terry Raines.
Thank you. None of this is new information, so there really
I'm
shouldn't.
sorry, at this time, since we use, we can. All right, thank you.
None of this is new information, so this really shouldn't drag on. Now, that's assuming that everybody's read their background information, right? But I would like to see this go forward, and I think we have representatives out here from the billboard companies. I know that they would like to see this go forward also. It's a form of income for the city. It can generate some good revenue. So let's try not to talk it together. That really shouldn't be a problem because she's not in here. So, you know, everybody knows she likes to hear herself speak. So this should be good. Hopefully you read your background information this time and it'll go smooth and you'll understand what's going on. Thank you.
We have two final speakers, Terry Raines and Kai Dow.
City, any answer?
I just want to briefly comment, because you had the sign on, it does seem to be calling these individuals felons, but I'm not, and you, I don't know that you presented any information. I understand that it is a bit deceptive in that regard. It could be.
Let me tell you what, Terry, if you don't take that off, you don't have a column.
I don't have a what?
You don't have a column to continue. Take that off.
I didn't issue that order, so. So again, we don't have the quorum.
You have no quorum here.
There you go, little boy.
And again, you have every right to speak. I just want to be careful that defamatory statements, unless you have evidence that someone is a felon, that's a thing. I understand
That doesn't mean statement today, does it? It's to be
It's
determined.
quite easy to not be able to even read those letters.
Well, that's what I want.
Okay, I won't go into it further. It's just, it's for you, just to be careful. It's actually a caution to you, that's all.
Thank you for watching out for him.
Mayor, we no longer have a quorum.
I don't know what I can do right now. Yeah, I can't even continue this item. Okay, I will come back to this, so could you please, no, I can't, I have only two. At this time here, I would like to ask staff to explore their, I'm not going to discuss about item 4.1. Ask council to come back for, and I will start from 5.1. Okay? Okay. All right, there's no action to 4.1. Staff, can you get council to come back for regular business, please?
You know what cares about my definition, not that of the council member against me, do you, Christian? You'll be the one, I'm cautioning you. Council members or staff, you please. I am cautioning you.
So is everything Amy says, and there's never a word.
She says way worse, she calls me a racist, is that okay?
You just called Charlie a pill popper, you don't think that's defamatory?
And you and Carlos recused, even though it's not, this is coming with my billboard application.
Thank you.
Literally, your decisions, Christian, one by one. Keep going.
Let me just clarify, you're fully entitled to wear the sign if you want. And it's just, it was a warning, just that it could be seen as defamatory.
Are they threatening litigation against me? Would you have put forth the facts and
Please,
circumstances?
please,
Correct?
well, just refrain that,
I mean, it's
for
not
our
going on,
community.
Charlie, I can talk.
Nam Quan các bạn thấy nó rất là côn đồ mất dạy khi mà nó bỏ đi như vậy đó. Khi mà thành phố ngưng họp, các bạn thấy bao nhiêu nhân viên ở đây trả lương nhân viên mấy trăm đô la một giờ, mà nó làm như đây là một cái ở nhà, nói là cái giống như là cái kiểu trò chơi con nít đó, trò đùa. Thằng này mất dạy như vậy quý vị thì bắt buộc phải bãi nhiệm nó rồi, không còn cách gì khác.
Yes, the time now is 10:16, and I would like to continue the city council meeting tonight. And we are not going to be discussing anything about 4.1, but we are going with the regular business. So please take the roll call.
Mayor Wing,
I'm here.
Vice Mayor Ho, Councilwoman Van West, Councilmember Monzo,
Here.
Councilmember Wynn. Mayor, you have a quorum with Councilman Van West absent.
Thank you very much. 5.1, consideration of American Rescue Plan Act of 2021, OPA Memorandum of Understanding Agreement, MOUs for approved expenditures. I'd like to open up for council discussion. If there's now, motion to approve. I second it.
I have a motion made by Councilmember Monzo, seconded by Mayor Wynn. This is to consider authorizing the mayor on behalf of the city of Westminster to enter into memorandum of understanding MOU agreements for authorized ARPA funding requests with the following city departments. $2,670,000 MOU with General Government Services to implement and administer ARPA funds, to administer small business technology grants to implement critical technology upgrades and fund HVAC upgrades to data center, and $250,000 MOU with Community Services Department to provide food resources to lower income households in Westminster, which have an identified need for greater food resiliency, and $925,000 MOU with Westminster Police Department to hire an additional police dispatcher to address the increased calls of service volume and to develop and implement a park ranger program, which would provide additional service and outreach at city parks, both on foot and in vehicle patrols. I'll go to call roll. Councilmember Monzo,
Yes.
Councilmember Wynn, Vice Mayor Ho,
Yes.
Mayor Wynn.
Yes.
Motion carried 4-0.
Next item is 5.2, award of contract for the playground renovation project for Chica, Westminster Village, Bowling Green College, and Richard Paris Parks, project number P-2617. Move to approve. Second.
I have a motion made by Councilmember Monzo, seconded by Mayor Wynn. This is to approve the award of contract to the lowest and responsible bidder in the amount of $1,503,645.48 to Western State Builders Incorporation, and authorize a 10% contingency in the amount of $150,364.55 for potential change orders, and authorize the city manager to execute the contract on behalf of the city in a form approved by the city attorney. I'll go to call for roll. Councilmember Monzo,
Yes.
Councilmember Wynn, Vice Mayor Ho,
Yes.
Mayor Wynn.
Yes.
Motion carried 4-0.
Next is consider sponsorship for Westminster School District First Annual Pickleball Tournament. As I understand that Westminster School District are very generous to our, and they are very supportive, I would say, they are very supportive to our, to the city of Westminster for any event that we put up, because they understand that it's a community, for the community, and this is what they did, this also, what they are about to do is also for the community. So I move to approve this project with Ignite sponsor, which is $3,000.
Second.
I I have a motion made by Mayor Wing, seconded by Councilmember Monzo, to approve the Ignite sponsor of $3,000 to the Westminster School District for a city sponsorship for the first annual pickleball tournament. I'm going to call for roll. Councilmember Monzo?
Yes.
Councilmember Wing?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Ho?
Yes.
Mayor Wing?
Yes.
Motion carried 4-0.
5.4, 2024 Fall Festival overview. I believe that we talked plenty about this one today already, and this item is also received and filed. I move to approve.
I'll second it, but I want to just take the time to thank our great staff, and especially Vanessa, for your hard work and dedication. And everybody has said this before, I'm going to say it again, it took everybody, every single member of our team out there participated and made this possible. I wish Vinny was here. I should have embarrassed him when he was here, but he really rocked the house. I didn't know he was that great of a singer. And then also, our public works director, Jake Noah, as well. And let's not forget, our city manager, Christine Gordon. As well. So thank you for being a part of it, and really enjoyed ourselves out there. So thank you.
Talking about that, even though we have a motion and second on the floor, but you still didn't talk about it. I have, you don't have it? Oh, I give.
Oh,
well,
you had the video?
I have a script, is very interesting script that I want to show it to you all. The thing is I know that the community director, services the director, she worked really hard day and night. She was out there 24 hour day. And I know that she was thinking about it when she was home. But the good part is, I see that she enjoyed the event. I was away from her, trying to take a video from her. She was dancing and singing, and I want to show it to you. I gave it to him, and I forgot to. He forgot to bring it today. So we'll share it to you individually. Why don't you give us your phone number, or he will text it to you. Anyway, good to see that our staff, they work hard, but they enjoy it because the event is meaningful for the city. That's why they enjoy it, even though it took a lot of time for them and a lot of effort for that. Thank you very much on behalf of the city council, and thank you to you and to your team members. Okay. Anything else for the last?
No. I wish again. I also forgot about. We have a really talented staff. I forgot about Brad Wade as well, and also Mary Bush. She did a great job as well. So we had Jake. I said Jake. He was. I think he might be a pro. I think he might moonlight. He moonlights with the professional singing. But our staff did an awesome job. So thank you very much.
All right,
Yeah, I just want to say that was quite an undertaking. I'm looking at the budget, the revenue and expenditures. I'm very impressed. Very impressed. I don't know. I don't want to say I probably can't do anything better than what you've done. But one thing and I don't know if you've done this, but it would be nice to have more volunteers to help, because I mean that's a lot of work. And I could see event staffing is $55,000. You guys deserve every penny of it. But I think if you have more time to plan and you can involve more people, I'm sure you can always use the help. And what can I say? I really enjoyed myself. I came back like probably 2 or 3 days in a row. Really enjoyed, and my friends, my family as well. Thank you so much.
And I don't forget to thank every department from Public Works, from our WPDs, and from all our staff. I think that we all hands on deck under those days. So I would appreciate that. And especially the city manager and also assistant city managers are over there to help. So I also want to thank our community, they come out and enjoy the event, and for those who not only sponsor, but for those who came out, to perform the different activities during the 4 days event. I would like to thank each and every one of them. You can come back and help us arrange with the next event. Thank you very much. You don't have to say anything.
That's it.
If you want to say anything, you are welcome to say. You want to say anything?
Thank you for the support and the leadership from the city manager's office to allow our team to put on events for the community like this. It's an honor to be able to do that, so we appreciate the support.
All right, thank you very much. We have a motion and second on the floor. Call for the vote, please.
Thank you, Mayor. The motion made by Mayor Nguyen, seconded by Councilmember Monzo to receive and file. Going to call roll. Councilmember Monzo?
Yes.
Councilmember Nguyen?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Hill?
Yes.
Mayor Nguyen?
Yes.
Motion carried 4-0.
Okay, we are getting into 9.1, resolution to be announced, fake news related to mobile home parks, evictions, and mixed-use analysis related to strategic plan goals and objectives.
Do we need to discuss? I move to approve. Can we discuss it
I
enough?
second it. Okay, call for please.
I have a motion made by Vice Mayor Hill, seconded by Mayor Nguyen. This is to adopt a resolution entitled, "A Resolution of the Mayor and City Council of the City of Westminster, California, denouncing recent fake news related to mobile home parks, evictions, and mixed-use analysis related to strategic plan goals and objectives." We're going to call roll. Councilwoman Fan West?
Before I vote, when you put about fake news, you didn't put in there on the resolution that basically stated who voted on September 11th. The two council and mayor, Charlie Chiwin, Kimberly Ho, and Carlos, voted to pass through that mixed-use rezoning. So that's moving forward. You guys are hiding this from the resident, hiding this from the owners, and we have come many times to you, especially earlier today too, to say that have a resolution to protect the mobile home park and the resident who lives there, but you guys deny it and decline it all the time because you guys don't truly care for the poor and the senior citizen who lives in those mobile home parks. That's
So what is your vote?
really.
I just want to remind you that this is the.
Yeah, you guys, because you guys have the majority vote, you guys will continue.
I am sorry to stop you there, but this is the time for us to do the vote. And you are welcome to have the comments, but we are not discussing about the item. So please, briefly state it yourself and then vote for it, please.
Okay, you allow Kimberly and Monzo speak earlier on the item that we're gonna vote on.
I did allow
And
you
you
to.
would disrupt me of telling why I'm gonna vote a certain way? That's really ridiculous.
Go ahead and vote for this.
Discuss this item.
You are, partial on this. You favor Kimberly and Monzo because that's what you're doing, that's your game of three.
And then a second that you didn't
You keep
let the
talking
council.
Hold on.
discuss.
Hold
What the
on.
heck is that?
What the heck is that?
Yeah,
The
I'm
heck is
asking
that?
you.
Well, we
The
have
heck is
5
that-
minutes, which
The
you're
heck
ready
is
to
that
do.
is not here to discuss the item, and you are here not voicing your opinion, and you agree to vote for the vote. Okay, right now, she's not at the time that we are here to vote.
I want to discuss and dialogue about this, you should have a dialogue, because this is agenda item.
So
You
what
should
is
let us
that?
talk.
Let her talk.
I let her talk.
Okay.
I did let her talk.
Okay, then
But
put
it's
me
the
on
time to
time for
vote.
5
No,
minutes.
Let her have 5 minutes talking.
Yeah. You want to be fair, right, Mr. Mayor?
Let's go in for 5 minutes. You watch what you say, okay? I let you call me so many times already. This time you call me jerk. You are not allowed to say that to your.
Because
I am the mayor. I am the same rules as you are. Please.
Mayor, can you have an issue of warnings with Councilmember Nguyen?
Yes.
serious, you
I
guys.
am-
This is so amateur.
I already told you, this is
This is
the
embarrassing.
first issue warning.
That's why, Mr. Mayor,
Also,
I agree with you.
Please, it's my turn to talk.
This is
And
embarrassing.
also, you are disrupting the meeting, so it's the first warning to you too. So now, go ahead and finish your 5. Okay, go ahead.
I will go at the end because you guys all.
No, if you don't do it right now, it's done. Okay, we are voting right now. Okay, go ahead and call for the vote. Go ahead and vote.
So we're giving a roll call vote, so Councilmember Monzo,
Yes.
Councilmember Wynn,
No.
Vice Mayor Hill,
Yes.
Mayor Wynn.
Yes.
Motion carried 3-1.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's move on for item 9.2. Consideration of resolution establishing the City of Westminster rules of decorum and civility from the mayor and city council during city council meetings. At this time, I would like to open up for any question, discussion. And I want to remind that what the time that we are not discussing anymore, we are moving to the voting. Then you are only allowed to have a brief comment before you vote. This is the time that we can open up for the discussion, the 5 minutes. Okay. All right, thank you. So at this time, well,
Can I say one thing?
go ahead and clarify that.
It was pointed out in the staff report that there's a reference to 38.513, that really should be 36.813, and so I do acknowledge that that is correctly stated in the staff report. It's not substantive because it's not in the ordinance, but thank you for that reference. And the other thing is the title to the item on the agenda does say resolution. That should read ordinance, but if the agenda item as listed on the agenda also refers to it as being an ordinance. So again, non-substantive, but again, it should have said ordinance. So I just want to make sure that's corrected.
Thank you very much. Thank you, City Attorney. So this time here, I'd like to open up for discussion. And once again, I repeat that once we are done with the discussion and we move to the voting for the item, then we are not going to continue to discuss about the item again. So, is there anything from the council? Councilmember Menzo?
So, this is something that, glad to see that on the agenda because this is something that we should have done a while back ago to get our meetings back to being a productive meeting. And our meetings are